Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. Renfroe retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. An inning in the books, no score on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Austin Meadows. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Coming to the plate now, Manuel Margot. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hits this one hard the other way. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now, Eddie Matthews will match up with Tyler Glasnow to lead off the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Renfroe moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, John Mattingly.
So one away here with the bases empty, and up steps Don Mattingly. Bottom of the second here with no score. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. All even now, 2-2. And the pitch. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in, Robinson Cano. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's batting at a .385 clip, and of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners on first with one down. So a full count now.
3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden, the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
First and second now, one man out. This is in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 00. Shortstop, Hannes Wagner.
Now batting, Hannes Wagner with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. And that misses 2-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Knee high, he barehands it. How about that? A couple of walks, but no damage. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Settling in now, Nate Lowe comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting it.
Stepping up now, Willie Adames. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Back up the middle. And the Rays are in the hit column.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Chadwick Tromp. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Evan Longoria. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. This one skied out toward right. Gehrig is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for Tampa. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Striding into the box, Minnie Minoso. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the payoff pitch home. Swung out and belted. A solo shot here to left. Number 13 for him on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
At the plate now, Ted Williams. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. The next 1-2 pitch. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Here's the pitch on 2-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Around first, digging for 2. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Soft grounder left side. And there's 1 away.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Striding in once again, Mickey Mantle hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Fouled off. 1 out and a runner on second base. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The batter, the third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Digging in to try it again, Eddie Matthews. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Don Mattingly will bat next. 2 hits in 13 at-bats in the series so far. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. One and two. Here it is. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We played 3 full. Now 1-0 Yanks. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, Ben Zobrist. The 1-1 home.
Hey!
And he fouls this one off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Hitter, Austin Meadows.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They still trail 1-0. Trevor Richards answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Trevor Richards.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Robinson Cano. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The catcher, number 9, Joe Torre.
Next for New York, Joe Torre. One run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he misses 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 00, shortstop, Honus Wagner.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Honus Wagner. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ready for another chance? Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Hit hard up the middle. He's right there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for
So
Tampa
still
Bay.
nothing against him
The
on the
left fielder.
scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we see that these guys are currently in 3rd place in the AL in that department. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now here it comes. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Cano takes charge out there and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Striding in, Nate Lowe looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hit softly down the line at first. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Pulled toward right center field. And Mantle makes the catch. The inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate, Minnie Minoso as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, that last at bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Griffey Jr. will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ted Williams.
Next will be the designated hitter, Ted Williams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
The right fielder, number 4, Lou Gehrig.
To the plate now, Lou Gehrig. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Ball 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Runner at second here with one man out. Here's a bouncer foul to the left side, and the count will move ahead now to 3-2. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Mickey Mantle. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a liner. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up as the shortstop, Willie Adames. The 1-1. Fastball swung on and missed for the 1st out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
At the plate, Chadwick Tromp. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Mantle's on the move to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The 3rd baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Evan Longoria. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Jalen Beeks enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 68, Jalen Beeks.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Eddie Matthews. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Don Mattingly comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Beeks playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 12th round selection during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Now batting, second base.
Digging in once again, Robinson Cano. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2. One out and a runner on second base. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
So now to the plate, Joe Torre. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. 2 out here and a runner at second. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. The Yanks leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. At the plate, Ben Zobrist. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The 2-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Stepping in now, Ken Griffey Jr. This ball will be chopped foul. The 2-2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Full count, here it comes. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Austin Meadows, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. One there. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged the bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
So stepping in, Hunter Renfroe, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 2-1. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Scooped up to second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
So it's a runner at first with two men out, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Slider laid off for a ball. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Count remains full. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. All tied at 1-1. Scott Alexander gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
75, Scott Alexander.
Last half of the seventh here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Hannes Wagner. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now, Minnie Minoso. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Hit out towards second. And that's the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Ted Williams.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ted Williams. He singled his last time up. Two and one to Ted Williams now. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still tied 1 apiece. Garrett Cole has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
New York Yankees, number 45, Garrett.
Up next for the Rays, Nate Lowe. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Now in the box, Willie Adames. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. Heading out towards shallow right. Gehrig will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, catcher, Chadwick Trump.
Standing in, Chadwick Trump. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Evan Longoria is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. The second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Colin Poche is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 38, Colin Poche.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Mickey Mantle. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Mantle takes his hacks here looking to launch one, and we all know he's more than capable of doing that with over 700 career homers.
I think the commissioner should definitely propose something. I think when this guy comes to the plate, every other game pauses. They put his at-bats on the Jumbotron, and we get to watch history potentially happen.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Fouled off. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
That was a big strikeout there, guys.
Now
the best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here's a swing and a miss at the hard splitter, even at 2. And he fouls this one off. Too high, ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Hard on the ground towards short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And it misses. 3-1 now.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey Jr. will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for the Yankees. Score remains tied 1-1. Coming to the plate now, Evan Longoria. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. It's sharply toward third on a base hit. So a great start to the ninth as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time as he steals second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Ken Griffey Jr. is on deck. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Pulled toward right center field. Mantle's on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay throw, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
The center fielder, number 24. Ken Griffey Jr.
Digging in now, Ken Griffey Jr. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and here in the ninth they have taken the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
To the plate now, Austin Meadows. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Hunter Renfroe, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Sliced hard on the ground, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays will settle for just the one. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Rays 2 and the Yankees 1. Will Smith comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 51, Will Smith.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
2-1 to count. Now here's the pitch. And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 3-1. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Stepping into the box, Joe Torre. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 3-1 now.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Adames picks it up. There's one. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
The batter, number
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
The Yankees down to their final out. And here's a man whose baseball card goes for more than $1 million. Honus Wagner. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. All even at 2-2. Last chance for the Yankees. Fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Tampa Bay host road win number 40 on the year. Colin Poche earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Will Smith earns the save out of the bullpen, his 35th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left